welcome to another edition right here concerning SHG, the up and exploding company that is changing the financial lives of thousands around the world. And I hope that you become the next one. That's right. I'm going to talk to you again about SHG, and these are impromptu, and I figured let's do this early in the morning. I've been doing them late at night, and I want to give a shot at doing this early in the morning for the sake of those of you that perhaps have not seen the previous broadcasts, and you may want to take interest in this today. I am really excited about SHG, and I want to have a very sober conversation with you. Not a conversation of fanfare, and not a conversation with any hype. But I want to tell you some facts. I want to tell you something that is real. I want to talk about something will that is going to change your life. It is going to literally change your financial lives for yourself, your families, and the generations coming after you. So let's talk a little about Savings Highway Global. And from the very offset, I want to tell you that this is not a new company, so it's not a new thing. Savings Highway Global is nearly 20 years old. It is not just in one location and isolated there, but Savings Highway Global is in reality fulfilling just what its name says, in part global. Savings Highway Global is operating in 228 countries all over the world. People all over the world are experiencing life-changing financial situations for themselves, for their children, grandchildren, and for generations to come. And so I want to talk to you about some facts, and I'm going to do my level best to not get too excited, because when you know this as I know it, when you are part of it, when you are receiving from it, you can't help but get excited. You just can't help but be excited. But I want you to see the reality of Savings Highway Global. If you are not a part of Savings Highway Global, I hope you'll become a part of it today. There is absolutely no reason that anyone can come back to us and say, that's not for me. There's just no reason. If you are paying bills and you want some help paying those bills, then Savings Highway Global is the company. Again, they're not a new company. They are not in just one place, and they've been tested and they've been evaluated year after year, and they have an A plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. The Better Business Bureau is the gold standard for measuring the quality of a business, the integrity of a business, and the viability of a business. They have an A plus rating with the Better Business Bureau in 228 countries and nearly 20 years old. They are proving every day that they deliver on their promise. And what do they promise? Two things. Number one, and the top priority, is to save you money. And number two is to make you money. Put those two together and ask yourself, would that help your future or the future of your children? So Savings Highway Global says our number one priority is to save you money. We're not going to worry about making you no money. We just want to save you money. We know we can make you money if we just deliver on saving you money. So what does Savings Highway Global have to offer you? What is their punch? What do they offer? Well, this is it in a nutshell. If you are paying, let's say you go and pay your a bill for next month, and you walk into the office and it is $1,000. Well, if you have Savings Highway Global, have your membership, that same bill may be $600 or $700, giving you a immediate savings of $300-$400 off that one bill. You say, well, that sounds really extraordinary. Well, that's not even 1/10 of a penny in comparison to what they will do with you. I started and I took one bill, which was my car insurance. I drive a 2008 Lincoln MKZ, and the thing just rides good, and it's to me it's like a new car. And but you have to have insurance on them, and my insurance was $232 a month. I use Savings Highway Global, my benefits that I have with them, and inside of 10 minutes, they gave me a quote of $111. Now, I didn't have to talk to the insurance company. I didn't have to negotiate with anyone, but I saved $1,452 off of one bill, one car insurance. Imagine how many households that have cars and are paying car insurance. Imagine the possibility. Now, everyone don't save off their car insurance, but 50%, listen to me carefully, 50% of all American drivers save from $600 to $2,000 off of their car insurance with this program alone. So that means if there's 3, 4, 5 drivers in your home with cars, then two or three of them will save money. The other two or three may not save money. But I'm trying to tell you, I am building a team here. And I thank God for it, because we need to get financially solvent and not just going from week to week, but to be able to stretch out and do more things and help more people. And so I was so fascinated with Savings Highway Global, because their mission, and they got it all in print, is to make 1 million families to be totally debt free. And now that's a tall order, but they are on their way, because every family that gets a membership with Savings Highway Global is going to save hundreds and thousands of dollars. I'm not talking about nickels and dimes. I'm talking about some real money. See, what makes this such an explosive opportunity, and what makes it different from all these other businesses and home-based businesses and things that you see online, and what makes this one different? And I'm going to just point some things out to you, because this is truly, truly different. If you've been in online business before, or you've been in home-based businesses, or you've been trying to start your own business, and you said, I don't know how, I'm burnt out, and you have not had the success. It wasn't like they told you it was. It didn't deliver like they told you it was going to deliver. I know that feeling, because I've spent hundreds and thousands of dollars over the course of 40 years with businesses that did not deliver, were not as we were told. So I understand that feeling, but don't mix that up with Savings Highway Global. That would be one of the most serious mistakes you will have made concerning your own success and future and that of your family. You know, when I think about families, how many times a member of the family dies and the only thing that we seem to be passing on to our family when we die is uh, funeral expenses or a mortgage on a house and credit card bills, you know? We never seem to be able to pass on $500,000 or $2 million to our children. And I'm literally telling you that no matter who you are, you can be able to do that. You have the opportunity to do that. And so with Savings Highway Global, and so they're going to save you money. They're going to save you hundreds, and they're going to save you thousands of dollars. And you don't have to buy anything. You don't have to recruit anyone. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to attend any meetings. You can get your membership and do absolutely nothing and still save hundreds and thousands of dollars off of the bills you are already paying and off of virtually anything that you want to buy. Now that's saying a whole lot there, you know, because you've been paying these bills month after month. And Savings Highway Global says, well, if your bills is $3,000 a month to cover your entire household, how would you feel if it was only $2,000 a month? Would that make you feel better? Of course it would. That's what that's what Savings Highway Global will do for you. And I am really about that. I can't tell you um, how joyful it is to be able to talk about a program, talk about a business opportunity that everything you discuss about it, you know it really is real. You know it really is real, and you know that it's going to bless the people. You know, it's one thing when you are presenting a program and you're not sure about it, you haven't really tested it, you're not really benefiting from it, and you're yet telling people about it and you're not certain about it. So you have that apprehension because you're always dealing with, you know, what if this thing doesn't work? And they believed in what I've told them, and now they are upset with me. This is why a lot of people don't even refer things to their families and friends, because they so much have not worked. Don't let that be your stumbling block. Take my word on this one if you've never taken it before, and check it out. This here will take you off your job and give you 10 times the income. Now, I know right off the bat that I am speaking to many that are working on a job and they wish they didn't have to get up and go to that job. With Savings Highway Global, you can change that. That future destiny can be put in your own hands. You can make the decision today and start a pathway to total financial freedom today. Now, I have 11 positions on my direct team, and I want you on my team, but I only have 11 more positions. My team is filling up really, really fast, and I want to take you and together take you on this journey with Savings Highway Global. it's not going to be a lot for me to do. It's not going to be a lot for you to do. But I want you to know that just like you commit to getting up, going to a job that you wish you didn't have to go to, just like you go into the workplace sick, just like you are committed to stay there 8 to 10 hours a day, just like you are doing all of these things, then give an hour a day building a business that's going to allow you to retire. Listen, in 5 years as a titanium member, I will be able to retire with more money than I made on any job in the first 50 years of my life on jobs, you know? So, and so will you. It's just built that way. I haven't spent a lot of time talking to you about the money aspect of it and how much you can make, but I'm telling you up front, you'll be able to retire with an income that's a whole lot better than what a pension plan, a retirement plan, so much better than that of your job. And I don't care what job you're on today. So when I talk to you about Savings Highway Global, I want you to keep it in the right perspective. Product number one is to save you money. Product number two is to make you money. And they are independent. You can save money and never do anything with the business if that's what you want. But that is just not going to happen. People start out saying, well, I don't want to make any money. Yes, you do. You want to make money. You want life to be as easy as it can be for you. And if you didn't have to get up and go to work and put in 40, 50, 60 hours on a job, and you can make 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 times the income with just 1 hour a day, you would do that. You would trade that in a heartbeat, you know? And that's what Savings Highway Global is offering you. But you got to check it out. You got to check it out, and then you got to get in it, and you got to, it's a $20 membership at the gold level, a $100 membership at the platinum level, and a $199 membership at the titanium level. And you need to get to the titanium level as quickly as you can. The enormous amount of benefits is more than you just can't imagine them. I went through some of them again the other day, and today, and they are just simply off the charts, saving hundreds of dollars off things that we do all the time. So if you're looking for a program, not one that I'm not gonna be hyping it up. I'm just gonna give you some facts, and I'm trusting that you'll take this education and make an educated decision for your life. You keep getting yourself up, going to a job, and begrudgingly going. Because you're confined, you can't travel, you can't enjoy the family, there's so many can'ts with that. And here comes Savings Highway Global that says, okay, I can replace your job with just 30 minutes to an hour a day, and at the end of the week, you'd have 10 times the money. Who wouldn't want to do? And you can do it from anywhere. You don't even have to go nowhere. You can stay home or be out of the country. That's what you are able to do. And so I want you to think now, because not only is this dirt cheap to start your pathway, it is so simple. Now, you say, well, what have I got to do to get started? There's a membership. You get your membership first. And then immediately you start taking advantage of the benefits. One of the things that I love about them is that you don't have to wait 90 days, 6 months to start getting some benefits. I've already saved over $3,000 off of things that I'm already paying. Now you can do the exact same thing. You may not save off everything that I'm saving off, and I may not save off everything that you save off, but there is just dozens of categories that you can save. And if you only save off of, it's not how many of those things you save off of, it's how much you save. The fact that you save money is always a good thing. If you save more than you're spending, you're in the profit. And I've got a $20 membership and I've already saved over $3,000. So I'm a titanium now, and I am a titanium director, and I got 11 more slots on my direct team because I'm going to take my team to heights that they don't know about. And I'm certain that I'm going to do that. And I want you to make up that number, because once I get those 11, I'm not going to put anybody on my direct team. I have this certain number, and I'm going to take those team members and I'm going to help build their organizations and build their financial structure, because truly this is building an income not for the now factor only, but for now and for generations to come. I need to stress that this is for the long term. This is not for just a season. And and even though it is for the long term, you get to enjoy the benefits of it immediately. So this is a win-win-win-win situation. Okay, so let's understand something here, because when we're trying to explain this and we're trying to share with you about this, you sometimes you it's going over in your head. I'm burnt out. I don't know if I want to do that any longer. Well, you feel that way about paying your bills next month. You feel that way about that. But you know what? When you pay that bill next month, you already know that 30 days from now, that bill is going to be due again. See, so this is nothing new. You already know that. And you keep on gearing yourself up to pay it every 30 days. And Savings Highway Global says, well, add up all your bills. And if you're paying $3,000 out, well, maybe through this membership, you'll only have to pay out $2,000. And that's not doing no recruiting. That's not sharing your website with anybody. That is not inviting nobody to meetings. That's not you attending no meetings. You're not doing anything. You just have a membership. Just like you got your car insurance. You got your car insurance. You didn't invite nobody else to get that car insurance. You didn't have to do that to keep your policy. You have a policy, and you took your insurance card and registration, put it in your glove compartment, and you don't even think about it, interact with it until you run into a situation where you need to show it to somebody that you have insurance coverage. So your membership with Savings Highway Global doesn't require you to do nothing. Doesn't require you to do nothing. And you get to enjoy all of these savings. Now, let's talk about the extent of the savings. This company will save you $5,000 to $10,000 easily off of bills that you're already paying over the course of a year, and it will also save you thousands of dollars off things that you are yet to buy over the course of a year. So you're going to be saving off bills that you already have, and you're going to be saving off purchases that you are yet to buy. You have a component here that will give you employee prices for things that you buy. They get the lowest price there is in that store. And you now, with Savings Highway Global membership, can get the employee discount. See? So I want you to see this as an opportunity to do all the things that you thought the other programs were going to do. This is going to do all of those things and much, much more. Now, I want to make this note too that the business Savings Highway Global is for homeowners as well. It'll save homeowners a lot of money off of their homes. It will save businesses a lot of money off of their businesses, and it will save private schools a lot of money off of their bills, and it will save churches a lot of money off of their bills. So I want you to consider something here, how this works. You know, you go to a beauty salon. Do you think that beauty salon would want to know how to take $20,000 off of their bills for the year? Do you think that's something they would want to know? Us guys go to these barbershops. Do you think that barbershop owner would want to know that they could save thousands of dollars off of their business bills? What about the dentist that you go to? What about the pizza joint that you frequent? What about the gas station? One of the members got a gas station. You see, if the business is a franchise, if the business is an independent franchise, then that means that business owner is footing most of the bills. And so if you present them with an opportunity to get a free business review, listen, they can get a free business review. It doesn't take about no more than about 20 minutes for that entire process. Now, do you think that a man or woman that have labored and took the time to put in the work and make the sacrifice and pay all of the monies to get their business up and to maintain their business, see, do you think they would bark at taking 20 minutes to see if they could save thousands, tens of thousands, all the way to hundreds of thousands of dollars off of the bills that they have to pay every year for their businesses? They would welcome that. They can save everything on payroll. They can save on merchant accounts. They can save on cable, internet. They can save on one business saved $4,800 off of their Verizon phone services. They've saved off of their Spectrum TV services. They saved off of their internet. You know, this is just amazing, and these companies are looking at, you know, how they can save money because it helps them be more profitable. You know, and so I'm saying to you, you could get one client like that, and all of a sudden you're making a few $1,000s every month from that client, because they're in your organization. So I want you to see this as a good, solid opportunity that will give you instant benefits, that will set you on a pathway to financial freedom. And it will change the financial landscape of yourself, your family, and generations beyond. This is life changing. Now, again, I need to repeat, Savings Highway Global has an A plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. They are in 200 plus countries around the world, and they are nearly 20 years old. And they are saving every member hundreds and thousands of dollars. The restaurant discounts is just phenomenal. I've been using them like it's just a gift. And and you could use them. They have teledoc where you don't have to pay for no office doctor's visits. You could get a licensed, U.S. licensed certified doctor, and that on the phone in 10 minutes, and they will prescribe whatever prescription you need. And then on top of that, you get the prescription at an 85% discount and never have to pay a doctor's office visit. That is good for you and your family. So this is just big. If you need health care, you can get your health care for up to 40% less. So just imagine saving these thousands of dollars off of your car insurance, your homeowner's insurance, your health care insurance, your renter's insurance, saving money that you are already obligated to spend. Just imagine for a moment what that would do for you and your family, and how you can redirect that money now and make a better life for your family. So I really want you to slow down, in your thinking, and I really want you to grab hold to this. Because if you do and put just a fraction of the effort that you are putting in or you have put in for years on your job. There are a lot of people are retiring and they are fearful that they don't have enough money to live off of. They are retiring, but they don't have enough money to live off of. So that's why you see a lot of people done retired, but they're working somewhere else. They're on another job. Amen. So I want you to know that this is a position here that you can start no matter where you are in life, and it will serve you well. You have to get on board. Now, like I said, I've got 11 positions left on my direct team, and I really want you on my team because I know that, I don't have any apprehensions. I'm already a testimony of the company, and I can help you, and I, along with Savings Highway Global, because literally it's kind of like, how do you dare call this work? When you get the gist of this, all it is telling people how they can save money. That's all this is. And you know what set this company and this opportunity apart from others? Let me tell you what, because you may want to know how to share this with others. I got members on my team that is on and on the broadcast. So you may want to know, how do I share this with others when people tell me, say, well, I've done that before. They haven't done this before. That's number one. They say, I've done that before, but they haven't done this before. So this is how you share that with them. When someone say, well, I done been in programs like that before, and I'm just tired of those kind of programs, you got to know how to present it in a very short way and do it with clarity. So when somebody say that to me, I say right off the bat, well, you haven't been in something like this before. It might have looked like this. It might have been hyped up like this, but it wasn't like this. And they say, well, what makes this one different? And that's what you have to know. And I'm going to tell you right now, when you get in these other programs, and I have some other programs and I love them. Some of them that I have is really good. I'm actually drinking one of them now. This is a product. And actually, it's this here product right here called Plus. It is a good product. I don't drink coffee, so I make myself a little thing of instant hot chocolate, and I put one of these in it. And this is a health product that turns your coffee or any beverage you have into a health product, a weight loss management, and it also helps you with your energy throughout the day. So it is really, really good. And have you know, I haven't been to sleep since yesterday morning. Now I haven't this is the first time I had a cup of this here. I didn't have any of this yesterday. I didn't have any of it the day before. Because I don't drink hot stuff, and never had a cup of coffee. So I was up all night last night. So I decided I would get me one of these here and put one in there and drink it this morning, sip out of it. That's a product. But when you have products like this, you know what you got to do? You got to convince people that it is a good product. Because they don't know that. You got to convince them that you got a product, and then you got to convince them that it's worth buying and it's going to work for them. So you got to convince them that that this product is good, and they got to buy, spend $100, and then next month they got to do it again, and they got to keep buying these products. See, and it's something that they was not already doing. That's what sets this program apart. You don't have to convince them to buy nothing. They've already bought the product. Know what that product that they've already bought? Their bills. They already are paying these bills. And so Savings Highway Global comes along and said, we're not trying to get you to buy another product. We're trying to save you money off the products you've already bought. See, we're not trying to get you to spend more money. We're trying to get you to keep more of the money you already have and you're already spending. Now, you don't have to convince people of that position. And when they understand that, they realize that their savings now is instant. No longer waiting. And you don't have to convince them next month to do it, because the bills that they're paying, they pay them every month. So every month they're under contract to pay their bills. So you don't have to remind them that the bills are due. You don't have to do that. They've been doing that for years before they even saw you or knew you. So when you tell them that I could change, for instance, this is my 1 month anniversary, and I already got my car insurance dropped $1,452 for the year, even though I've only been here 1 month, and that came as a result of the lowest membership I could get. Okay, so now, do you think I'm gonna drop my membership and lose that $1,452 savings? Absolutely not. And no one has to convince me either. See, so this is not having to sell something. I didn't have to invite nobody. I didn't have to recruit nobody. I didn't have to share my link with anyone. I simply got my membership and got my bills reduced, and I'm getting some more of them. Now I'm going to get me some prescription glasses. That's another one of my benefits here. I got my package, again, updated package for us titanium members, and it is just remarkable. I love the way this is, because they tell you the benefits here, but then you think that, you know how it is when you're trying to process your benefits, and you want to know, you got to fill this out and fill that out, and you got to jump through all these hoops. Not with Savings Highway Global. When you get where you need a benefit, they tells you show you your directory, see where the benefits are. They tell you how to use them. They tell you the numbers to call. Now, some of you remember when I was over in Africa, you'll remember this, and we was running into some issues getting a plane ticket out, and then getting money for the hotels while we had to stay all them weeks afterwards. Do you know, with Savings Highway Global, if I'd have had that membership, they would have wired me money to pay for the rest of my stay there, and they would have contacted the airlines. They would have purchased my airline ticket and brought me home. See, that's part of my benefits. Now you know that that's priceless because I was in a foreign country, no way to get home, no, absolutely no money, and we had to simply raise all the money and trust that God would send people along that will bless us with funds. Well, if it with Savings Highway Global, I could have made a phone call and they would have said, "Where are you?" and gave them my membership ID number, and they would have on the that's a program called Travel Assistance, and it would have paid for me to get home. See, not loan me money, but paid it as a benefit. So I'm telling you guys, this is just unheard of. You got to get in. You just can't just be hearing me. You got to understand that it's already in demonstration, and it's only, if you want to come in at the lowest, at the entry level, which is a gold membership, it's only $20. And if you look at it for 5 6 days and you said, okay, that doesn't seem like it's what Bishop Jones said, you may go in and look, get your membership and go look. And if you look at it and says, oh no, that's not like he said it was, send an email and you'll get your money refunded back, every red cent. No questions asked, no hard feelings. You can still gonna get all your money back if you enter in at the titanium level. Get in and say, I don't think this is good as he says it is. I don't think it's gonna do what I needed to do, what I thought it was gonna do. Just say, okay, I'm not gonna do it. They'll give you every dime back. It costs you absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But you are doing a misjustice to yourself if you don't. Now, either you're going to believe what I'm telling you or you're not. That's the bottom line. Either you believe what I am telling you about SHG or you don't. Because if somebody walked up and knocked on your door now and says, look, I hear your bills are due next week, and I hear they are $4,000. But here's a program here that if you just sign up for this program, costs you about $20, and your bills, instead of being $4,000, will be $3,000. Now, if they told you that, you wouldn't be barking at $20 to trade $20 for $1,000. I traded $20 for $1,452, and you can do the same thing. Forget the making money part right now, because that'll blow your mind. If you can't understand this concept on saving money, you will never understand their scale of making money. You're never going to understand that. If you can't understand that, wait a minute, I'm paying I'm paying $5,000, and with Savings Global, I'll end up paying $3,500, or $4,000. Either way, I'm gonna save $1,000 to $2,000 every month off of a $5,000 bill. That's worth you doing when it's only $20. Now, I want to say to all of those of you that in the program, this is what I want you to consider doing. I'm going to be telling my team this, so I'm just going to give you a nugget here. Make you up some little business cards and just pass them out to people with your website on it and your contact information, and just put them down to people. Just put them down. I can't tell you how easy this is. I was my next door neighbor. I'm going over today, and I'm going to get them do a review with them on the program, and he's got him and his wife, and he's got some grown sons, and we're going to get them on. But just it's easy, because people, Every Sunday when people get out of church, they frequent restaurants. Well, how would you like to have a team of 10, 12 people going out to a restaurant, and instead of paying $300 for the bill, you're only paying $100 for the bill? That's what you get with Savings Highway Global. And that's worth doing. How about going to a gas station that's an independent owned gas station, or independent barbershop, or independent nail salon, or independent Subway? There's a Subway. One of the team members, one of our colleagues, went to a Subway, and the Subway was owned by independent of wasn't a corporate one, and so they was presented Savings Highway Global. That Subway saved 40 plus $1,000 off of their bills. And it didn't take no more than 10-15 minutes for the representative to present it to him. Say, look, would you like to get a free review? It's free. We'll review your bills and see where we can save you money. You don't have to do it. The company does it. You don't do anything. You just introduce them to that concept, and they did it, and they saved over $40,000 off that one store. Now, guess what? They got 7 more stores. They had 8 stores all together, and they're putting them all on there. That representative would make almost a $10,000 check just from that one client alone, if they just get 3 or 4 of the stores. So if they get all 7 of them, all 8 of them, their check alone for that will give them every bit of $25,000 a month from that one. I'm not talking about nickels. I'm talking about life-changing stuff here. I'm not talking about this dollar here, dollar there. And I want you to see the magnitude of it. Just think, if you go to a company that drives cars, a transportation service, they have to have this insurance, and you could offer it to them. You can offer them the car insurance, you can offer them health insurance, and they could save thousands of dollars. And guess what? Your commission would be a few $1,000s as well. And not just you, but 10 levels deep. The 10 people that had nothing to do with that would get paid off of it. This is a remarkable plan. I want you to just get your membership. Don't allow yourself to need anything more than the facts. And the facts are, Savings Highway Global is in over 220 countries around the world. The facts are, they're nearly 20 years old. And the facts are, they have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, the gold standard that everyone looked to validate the legitimacy of a business, the viability of that business, as to whether or not they deliver what they say, and whether or not there's been lawsuits and complaints against it that would keep them from getting a good rating. And for nearly 20 years, they have an A+ rating. So I want you to know that you don't need any other validation. And I also want you to know it's just $20. You'll go to the restaurant and spend more than $20. And what is your return on that, other than the satisfaction that you ate the food? Okay? I'm telling you that $20, if you want to come in at the gold level, can set you on a pathway to save hundreds and thousands, and also make hundreds and thousands. Do you know, with that $20 level, if you just enroll 2 people, just 2, and didn't enroll nobody else, and just you enrolled 2, and those people enrolled 2, all the way through your matrix, you would get paid $2,000 plus every month, with you personally only enrolling 2 people. That is just remarkable. Now, just think if the end of the month you had an extra $2,000 and you didn't have to do nothing. You see, this is what really excites me, because I can talk about SHG being a member, but it's a whole different ball game when not only are you a member, but you are receiving the benefits that you are presenting to other people. And that is the primary goal of SHG. They want you to be your own testimony of who they are. And they tell us our first goal is to save you money. Because we know if we save you money, you're going to be our advertising agent. And so we're not going to have to pay for all this other advertisement, because you're going to advertise it. You're going to tell all of that you interact with about the kind of savings you have, and they're so right about that, because we do that anyway. You find a good restaurant, and what happens? You just go tell everybody that you can that you found this good restaurant that served this good dish that you like so well. See, and all of a sudden the person you're telling it to said, I got to try that. So what happens? They start making plans to try that restaurant, and they didn't even know it existed. They didn't even know it existed. But what? When they go and eat at that restaurant, come back and tell you, oh, that was a great dish, man. I'm glad you told me about that. Now the restaurant doesn't call you up and says, let me give you a commission because you advertise our restaurant. The movie theater doesn't call you up and say, well, you told somebody about it and they brought their family and brought the other families and watched our movie. They don't call you up and give you a commission, and you still are advertising their business. Okay? So now with Savings Highway Global, when you advertise Savings Highway Global, they pay you for that advertisement. Instead of paying the agencies, they pay you, and the pay scale will blow you away. All you need to do this is your membership. People that get their membership and start saving money are going to be the same people that start working the business, because they're going to look at it and they're going to get jealous. They're going to look at the business and say, my God, this is really good. I need to tell my nephew about it. I need to tell my cousin about this. I need to tell my co-worker about it. I need to tell the minister about this. And this is what is going on all over the world. So I want you to see this today as an opportunity to change the financial future now. That's what it is. It can change it now. So why don't you get your membership and get on Bishop Jerome Jones' team? That's right. Get on my team. And guess what? The next person that gets on my team now, I've got something already posted on the social media sites, and we're giving away free vacation resort stays. If you become a member, I'm going to give you a free vacation certificate. It's not a timeshare. You don't have to attend no meetings, no sales pitch, nothing. Just take a vacation. Now this is a vacation stay at a resort property. Now it does not include airfare and all that. It doesn't include your food. It just covers your room costs. But now if you're going to go somewhere and stay, if it's just 3 days, their room costs could be $200-300 a night. And if I give you one of these vacation certificates, the only thing you're going to pay is the taxes and the room and the resort fees and and whatever other incidentals that you utilize. But if that room is $300 a night and you're there for 3 nights, I just gave you $900. And if you were already going there, because you can pick where you want to go. I have over 125 destinations, and you can pick where you want to go, both all over the United States and other countries around the world. You go to Australia, go to Japan, go to Greece, go to Jerusalem, you can go to Finland, go to Fiji, you can go all over the world, go all over Africa. You can go now. I sure wish I'd have had this when I went to Africa. Can you see this already? When I was in Africa, if I'd have had this, I'd have been able to stay in the Boulevard Hotel, a 5-star hotel, and it would not have cost me nothing but the taxes and the hotel resort fees. See? And this is what I'm trying to tell you. Just imagine you're going somewhere and stay for a week. Now I get all the prices. I know what Priceline.com, I know what Travolta, I know what hotelbooking.com, hotel.com and booking.com. All of these search engines and travel engines, when we talk about giving you discounts, we have all of the prices that you would pay from any of those agencies. And then we have our price. And our price is always hundreds of dollars lower than their price. So this is not nickels and dimes. And there was one vacation resort property. It would cost $4,000 plus a week, and that's not a lot. Some of them cost $15,000 and $20,000 a week. But you're talking about 4 and 5-star properties here that got all the trimmings. Well, this one that we have that we looked at cost $4,000 and some dollars. We get 54% discount. That means we get it for under half the price. And you say, well, nobody's paying that kind of money. Are you kidding me? Go to the hotels and see. They're not empty. People are in them. But you know what's happening? A lot of people are using benefits. That's why they invented the mileage on planes and points and stuff like that. People are using benefits, saving money. And Saving Highway Global said you can go anywhere in the world with Savings Highway Global and we'll save you money. So now I'm really excited about this because the next trips I take overseas, I'm going to use my benefits. The air flight, saving $300, $400, $500 off airline tickets. This is big time stuff. See, and then saving on all personal care and beauty supplies and clothing, and saving on all of the different categories that we use from month to month. See, so I want you to understand this, and I want you to get on our team. Now, I am also building my team members. Now I got to get one more in my team immediately, and I'm gonna get that one. And I was about to say that the prize that I'm gonna get that one, I'm gonna give away this, not only this hotel, this vacation resort place, but I'm gonna give that person one. I'm gonna give their 2 members of their family that are adults. I'm gonna give them a vacation certificate, and I'm gonna give them hotel discount cards, and I'm gonna give them restaurant discount card. I'm going all out. I need one more to get that member, because I want to cut it down. I got 11 spots open, but I've got almost 4, 5, 6 of those spots already spoken for. So I only have 11 more spots on my immediate team. But just think about it. This is my 1 month anniversary. Guys, you've been hearing me for years. Some of you have been knowing me for 25, 35 years. I just started with Savings Highway Global. This is my 1 month anniversary today. No, yesterday on the 3rd. Well, I started at the lowest entrance fee, and now I am a titanium director, and one more person, I'm going to be an executive director. And what does that mean? Each time you are promoted, your income do this each time. And since I've been a titanium, went from titanium to titanium consultant, from titanium consultant to titanium manager, from titanium manager to titanium director. And now with one more person, I will be a titanium executive. And that comes with some other benefits. So it's just unheard of. And I'm already saving over $3,000. Come on, guys. We're talking about a $20 bill. If you don't like it, get out of it. You don't have to pay the second $20. And you can still get the first $20 back. Come 100% refunded. See? But don't keep looking away at this and still paying your bills. If you are working on a job, you gotta know. Listen, guys, I'm not new to this. I walked off a job where I was managing every Denny's restaurant in the state of Florida. 102 stores, 7,000 employees. I was making good money. But I was so confined. I wasn't able to see my children. When I come home, I sometimes didn't see my daughters until the weekend. And I'd be so tired, I didn't see them the weekend. I mean, it would be Monday. When I came home, because I would take off on Monday and I would be working around the clock on weekends, and didn't get off to 3, 4, 5 in the morning. And, it just, so I just I didn't have the freedom. And I walked off that job, and I've been self-employed, for 35 years. I know what it's like. I know the struggle that people have. Savings Highway Global says we can fix that. You can get off that job, and you won't miss it. You'll make 10 times the money, and it's easy. You hear people tell you stuff is easy, then you say, no, it can't be that easy. That's your default position. Your default position is automatically says can't be that easy. Your default position is if it's too good to be true, it's too good. It probably is not true. That's another one of those inherent lies. Because this is that you can start it today. Don't leave the business alone. Put it down. Don't do nothing with it, and still save hundreds and thousands of dollars. That's what you are able to do with Savings Highway Global. So it's not built on you recruiting nobody. It's not built on you inviting nobody to any meetings, sharing your website with anybody. You don't have no responsibility to do any of that when you just want to save money. And you can save hundreds and thousands of dollars and never enroll nobody, never invite nobody, never recruit anybody, never go to any meetings, but just save money. Money that you're already spending. I want to make that clear. You're already spending the money. That's what set this company apart, because you already under contract to spend the money. And here comes Saving Highway Global says, instead of paying $3,000, pay $2,000 and keep $1,000 and do whatever else you need to do. Instead of paying that $5,000, whether your total for your total household bills, just pay $3,500 and you got an extra $1,500, and you're not selling nothing. You're not inviting nobody. You're not sharing. You're not trying to make no money, but you're making money because you're saving money. And then you know what's going to happen? You're going to tell somebody about it. And somebody's going to say, I want to save money. Who doesn't? And then they're going to save money. And guess what? When they save money, you're going to get a commission. When they save money off these services, you get a commission. Now, we work with businesses, small businesses, medium businesses, large businesses, private school, and churches. So ministers can be free. Ministers can have an income and not be dependent on the church, and they can work freely the ministry of the church. All of the ministerial staff can be on this. Every person needs this membership because you know what I know? I know that on Sunday, the same people that says I don't have any money, but on Sunday after church, somehow they hold back enough money to go down to that favorite restaurant of theirs, see? And they're going to spend that 20, 25, $30. Some taking the spouses and their children, see? And when you're having that good meal, and after it's all over, you're done. But if you was a member of Savings Highway Global, you could have that same good meal, maybe for about 50% of the cost. And you can take that other part and have and invest it in Savings Highway Global, and you can be a titanium member just out of the savings that you made. And now you're building a legacy. Husbands can be home with their wives and children. Wives can be home with their husband and children, and they can build their financial structure in a way that passes on to the children, to the grandchildren, and to generations to come. You can retire in 5 years if you come in as a titanium. 5 years from the time that you are a titanium, if you just work 30 minutes to an hour a day, you will have more than enough to retire. So I want to encourage you. Listen, I can't tell you no plainer than that. This is an awesome, it's the best. I've been around for 40 years in this industry. This is the best I have seen anywhere. I've not seen this anywhere in any program. This is absolutely the best, and I am overjoyed at it. And I'm building something that is special because I'm in world missions, and it takes money to help others. You can say whatever you think, but if you don't have any money, you're not going to go as far in helping others. And we ask people to support, but when it comes to helping the poor and the needy, that's not a priority for many people. Sad to say, it's not a priority for many church folks. It's like pulling both wisdom teeth and then going back in doing oral surgery all over again. It's just the real reality. But thanks be to God that we are creating wealth. And already, I was supposed to pay my membership yesterday, but I didn't have to pay it because I got enough money in my account that I've already made, and they just take the membership right there so that you don't have to come out of pocket. See, so it's just this is just phenomenal. So I want you to know, get in it, and guys, if you can't get to titanium, get platinum. Invest $25 a week in yourself, and then get others, refer others so that yours is free. You get 4 people, yours is free. Get 4 people at the level you're at, and you don't pay nothing at all. Okay? So this is just the reality of a good opportunity. And I'm going to ask you to go to my link right now. I'm going to ask you to go to that link and say, I'm going to do this. And if I don't like it, I'm going to get every cent back. Now, I've got to ask you something here, because here's where the soberness comes in at. If everything that I've said is true, and it's only on the entry level, it's only $20. Isn't what I've said worth $20? That's the question. See, I already know the answer, and you know the answer to that. And the second part of my question is, if what I've said the program does, and you get a membership and find out that it doesn't do that, you can get every penny of your membership money refunded and you won't lose 1 cent. So the question is now, isn't it worth that? You gotta, I mean, level minded. I don't need to get in no trance. I don't need to get into a deep council session. I don't need to get into some deep fasting and prayer. No, no. I'm 67 years old. Let me tell you something about what I'm going to tell you. I'm never going to buy this fight. I'm never going to buy this that I hear when people say, well, I just got to go back and pray about that and see what the Lord is saying. You know what I want you to understand? I want you to understand, if you are a child of God and you're walking with God, God already know the answer. The Holy Spirit is not trying to figure out now, is Jones telling the truth? He's not trying to figure that out. So if the Holy Spirit is in me, he's either telling me that this is true or he's telling me that it is not true. There are no options other than that. So I want you to understand, let's remove all of the roadblocks and all of the excuses. There's no coming back with a negative as to why you can't be a member of Savings Highway Global. Now, those of you that's in foreign countries, you're in foreign countries, and you say, well, those benefits are not for us here. Or you'll say, people don't value programs like that here in Nigeria. That's what I hear you say. I'm here to tell you, you just wrong. Even though you're a native of Nigeria, you're wrong about that. Because see, the Nigerians, one thing I know about them and their way too is that they're very intelligent. They are. They're very intelligent. The Nigerians come when they come to the States. 40% of them have a master's degree. Only 25% of Americans have master's degrees. Nigerians they know, and they don't they are like people everywhere else, because there are people here in the States that don't get this. So I don't like to single out no sector people as to say, well, the people in Liberia don't value. Well, yes, they do. In every society, you're going to find there's different classes or different categories, if you might use that word. There are people that believe something, and there are people that don't believe that same thing. In every country, it's not unique to your country. There are people in Nigeria that are extremely wealthy, and they know business, and they know how to do business. They know when they see a good business. There are people in Liberia that are extremely wealthy, and they know how to do business. I walked into a place in Liberia, and the place was $10,000 to stay there a week in U.S. dollars. I said, marble floors everywhere. Yeah, they're so in every case, and yet there are people in those same countries that are poverty. Okay, so you have to not group everybody together. You have to realize that, okay, here's an opportunity, and better than just being confined to your own native country, this is global. This is worldwide. Your audience is the world. You could be in Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya, Kasai, Gambia, Pakistan, India. You can be all those places and be getting business income from the United States. Because all they got to do is put your link in. So this is so easy. And I just, last night, I sent out a, a, I sent out a ad, and I sent it out to every state in America. And I sent it out to over 60 countries around the world from just one engine. See, I'm trying to tell you that we got some stuff to help you. You know, I got people in my group from different countries. We can help you. So get your membership, get on my team, and when you get on my team, I'm going to get a notification, and when I get that notification, I'm going to contact you, and I'm going to give you a list that you can choose the destinations that you want to go. You know, and you can choose those destinations, and you have 18 months to use your vacation resort stay. So you don't have to go right away. You could just actually let me know when you want to go, and because you may change your mind, and I'll put your date on the calendar, and I'll put on that calendar what prize, what gift you are to receive. And when you get ready to go, a couple of months before you're ready to go, just let me know, and I'll send you the digital voucher, and you can activate it. And once you activate it, you can schedule your trip and be on your way. So this is just, it's something to help you. It's something to just add some more value to your life. And I just hope that you'll be on my team. I see you, Brother Ivan. I see you. And I see you, Brother Alton. Bless God. You two guys, you're my ideal candidate. And I'm letting you know that straight up. You're my ideal candidate. And this is the real package here. This is no fluff. This is no hype. I mean, if there's ever a time that I could have hyped something up, I could sure enough hype this up and still wouldn't be doing it justice. This is the real deal, and it is life changing, and it's going to have a great impact on the ministry. And I just trust that many of the sons of God that are listening and watching these broadcasts, all the time, that they will realize that sometime you're looking for something and God put it right in front of you. He put it right in front of you. I said to somebody, I said, if I tell you to come on and go with me and let's have a meal over here at Red Lobster, because I want to fellowship with you a little while, you're going to go. Chances are the majority of the people say, okay, I go. And we go to Red Lobster and spend $40 a person, $25, $35, $40 a person. We have a great time, great meal, but it's over after that. When we can come now, you can take that one step and change the financial future now. So that's what I'm saying to you. That's how we put it in its simplistic terms. See? Next month, you're going to pay all the bills you're paying. Why not see if you can pay $500 less or $1,000 less? Why not? It only costs you $20 to check it out. See? And if you can't do it, get all your money back. That's all. Just get your money back. And you haven't lost anything. You didn't have to work for it. So I want to tell you guys that this is real. I'm doing these rapid presentations and insights to SHG so that you will be able to go through it, and and just so that you can have someone like myself explain it to you, and also to continue to build my team out, and building my team members team, and I've got somebody, I registered somebody else that came in, and I put them under somebody that's down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I put them underneath them. I got somebody else that came in, and I put them under somebody else that's here in Texas. And I'm going to be doing this. And why am I doing it? Because I looked into my back office one day, and I found that the Savings Highway Global had put some people in my team that I'm getting paid off of what they're doing. So we just pay it forward. And that's all. That's what this is about. Because the goal of SHG is to make 1 million families completely debt free. I hope you've gotten enough to make that decision. I hope you make that decision. Listen, give me a message. I'm going to end this broadcast, and it'll probably be later this evening sometime when I come back and do another broadcast. I want to keep this here so that people that you can send them to the broadcast and they can listen to it as well. So go ahead and share this broadcast and let people know that this is available to them. And if you're sharing it from the feed from my laptop, I also have a calendar on there. You could set up a calendar meeting with me, and I'll go through it and get you set up and get you up and running. And guys, I don't brag about this, but it's going to mean something special for you to be on my team. I'm just telling you straight up. It's going to mean something special for you to be on my team. What God has given me to do, and what I am joyfully doing, will do nothing but bless you and your whole family. So I want you to consider that, because I've got 11 more spots, and I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got at least 6 of them already spoken for, and so I really want to get my team built out and unfold to them the added bonuses and the added benefits that they are going to experience as a result of us being a team. So when I say a team, it means that we all win. It means we all grow. It means we all see our income growing. We all benefit. That's what I mean when I say team. We don't leave anybody. So get your membership and set up the meeting with me. I'm Bishop Jerome Jones. I'm sending the viewers here and around the world. If you go with God, I know that God will surely go with you. And until the very next time, have yourself a Jesus-filled day. God bless you, and keep the faith.